KOMU 8 Sports.
Mizzou softball looking to stay on a roll before SEC tournament play starts. They won yesterday against South Carolina, now trying to extend the win streak. And it was bark at the park today, many canines in attendance. Tiger starter Cassie Gasper in some trouble early, 2 runs already across, bases loaded, but they get out of it with the nifty double play. It would be 2-0 South Carolina early, though. Mizzou would respond, bottom of the first. Jasmine Rollin gets a hold of this one. No doubt about it, that's gone. 3-run homer, and Mizzou takes the lead back at 3-2. 4th inning now, tied at 3 until it's not anymore. Jonna Johns with a moonshot to left, her 3rd homer in 2 games, makes it 4-3 Gamecocks. They would add 2 more, but Mizzou had the response ready again. This time it's Reagan Nash, the senior, off the wall. 2-run score, and she would be fired up at second base, close the gap, 6-5 now the lead for the Gamecocks. They went back and forth all afternoon. They went to extras again, and on the first pitch of the 8th inning, Brooke Wilms calls game on them. South Carolina goes home a loser. Mizzou wins by walk-off 2 days in a row. Tigers take it 7-6. Final home game of the season is tomorrow at noon. Missouri baseball and Tennessee waited out a 2-hour and 3-minute rain delay, all of the scoring happening after the stoppage. After dropping yesterday's game, it was all Tigers today. Chad McDaniel started the scoring and kept it moving with a 3-run jack in the 6th to make it 4-0. At the time, rubber game is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Columbia College Cougars looking to take the American Midwest Conference for the 3rd year in a row. The William Woods Owls stood in their way. And in the best-of-3 series, the Cougars took the first game 12-1. Game 2 would be a lot closer. Columbia got the early lead, but the Owls were quick to respond. Emma Walker finds the gap with this double, bringing home 1. William Woods tied it at 2. Columbia College responded with 3 of their own to make it 5-2. But then in the 3rd, it's Walker erasing the Columbia lead once again. This RBI triple makes it just a 1-run lead for the Cougars at 5-4. They would bring in a new pitcher, Caitlin Nodelman, to try and calm the storm. Cougars bats would also help pick her up. Mackenzie Casarda makes it 6-4 on this round tripper. Nodelman really would settle down, going 4.2 scoreless innings to close this game out in relief, inducing the game-winning flyout here, and the celebration is on. Next up for Columbia College, the NAIA tournament. After the game, Coach Spratt talked about giving Nodelman the ball and the team's final goal.
She wasn't throwing any of the stuff that we put her in for, but I talked to her after that, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? Are you sore? Are you hurt? She's like, no, I'm just nervous. I said, go pitch your game.
Well, I've been in those kind of situations a lot. I feel like Coach can count on me to come in those type of situations and get the job done.
We want to win a national championship. We were 4th. We were 2nd. I mean, that's our ultimate goal is to be in Springfield and win the World Series.
We had the 145th running of the Kentucky Derby at Churchill Downs today, and I do not know a lot about horse racing, but I know that this was crazy. For the first time ever, the winner on the track was not the winner in the end. Maximum Security came into this race undefeated, and initially he took the crown. But hold the phone. They would decide in the booth that this move was illegal as the number 7 comes off the rail and kicks War of Will, and Country House is declared the winner. Royals with 2 more games in the Motor City after dropping the opening game to the Tigers. Tyson Ross on the mound for Detroit, and oh, they would have some fun with him. May the 4th, Star Wars Day, without a doubt one of baseball's favorite days of the year. Top of the 1st, and Alex Gordon puts bat on ball, taking Tyson Ross deep to left field. KC up 2-0. Ross would leave the game after 1 1/3, giving up 5 runs. Royals lead balloons to 7 before Detroit finally gets on the board. Candelario leaves the building with this one, but it was far too little too late, as the Royals don't even break a sweat, winning 15-3 over Detroit. And the Cardinals were in the 2nd game of their series with the Cubs up in Chicago. Jose Martinez would tie the game at 1 apiece in the top of the 2nd for the Redbirds, but there was a lot of offense still to be had for the Cubs. Taylor Davis with a grand slam here to bring them back and tie the game at 5. It would stay tied a little while longer. Javier Baez would take the lead for Chicago in the 8th. They would go up winning by that score, 6-5. Cardinals will look to avoid the sweep tomorrow. That'll be it for sports.